Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me, what do we do here?
Sir, we can take 3x and 7x.
Okay, so we're given y is to z is equal to 3 is to 7, right? But what is y plus z?
10.
It's not 10. What is the degree measure
7.
of y plus z? Think, well, how can we solve this? And we're given that this is O. And all three lines are parallel. Sharon, look here. Y plus angle O, what will be the measure? Sharon, what will be the measure of Y plus O?
Sir, I didn't. Sir, I don't understand the question you are saying.
You have to find X. You're given Y is to Z. The angle Y is to angle Z is 3 is to 7. Okay, so this ratio of this angle to this angle is 3 is to 7. Okay. Now I'm asking you, what is angle Y plus angle O equivalent to? What will it be equal to?
180.
180
Yes, sir.
linear pair.
Yes, sir.
Now we also know that CD is parallel to EF. So angle O will be equal to angle Z. What reason?
Parallel line.
Corresponding angles.
Yes, sir.
They make a F shape, right? Z and O. So they are equal. That means that Y plus Z is equal to 180 degrees.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I just substituted O for angle O over here with Z. Right? That means that 3x plus 7x is equal to 180. What is the value of x?
Sir, 18.
18 degrees. Right? Now, what's the relationship between x and y? Look at x and y in the x and y. What kind of angles are they?
Sir, alternate interior.
Alternate interior angles add up to 180 degrees or co-interior angles.
Yes, sir. Interior
So
angles.
we know the value of x. X is 3x. So what is 3x? Y is nothing but 3x, which is 3 into 18 is 54 degrees. So x plus 54 is equal to 180. So what will be the value of x? 180 minus 54, which is
126.
126 degrees. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Should I erase this? You can copy, you'll be able to solve it on your own now.
Sir, I will try.
Okay. If you want, you can take a snapshot. Just take a snapshot if you want.
Yes, sir. Took.
Okay. Next question, the third one. Figure this. So the figure again, we're given two lines. We are given a perpendicular. This is A, B, C, and D. And we're given a line like this as G. This is F. Okay. So we're given AB is perpendicular parallel to CD. EF is perpendicular to CD. Okay. This is E. And angle GED is 126. GED. Okay. So this whole angle here is 126 degrees. Find angle AGE. AGE. Let's name this X. angle GEF, GEF. Let's name this Y, and angle FGE, FGE. Let's name this Z. Okay. Tell me. Let's start. Tell me what is angle Y? Okay, let's start with this one first itself. X.
Sir, they form Z shape.
Yes, they form Z shape. So angle X will be equal to angle
Uh, Angle E.
GED.
Yes, sir.
So what will be the value of X or AGE?
120.
So angle
126.
EGE is 126 degrees. Why? What's the reason? You can write down the reason, right? Alternate angles,
Yes, sir.
right? So this is 126. So we get 126 here. Tell me what is angle Y? How would we find out angle Y or GEF? You're given, right? Y plus 90 degrees is equal to? This whole angle is 126. We're given this is 90 degrees because it's perpendicular. So Y plus 90 degrees is 126. So what is Y?
126 minus 90.
Which is 36.
Yes, sir.
And Z is easy. You know that X plus Z is equal to 180. Linear pair. 126 plus Z is equal to 180. So what is Z?
180 minus 126.
Which is
54.
clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts in this?
No, sir.
Okay, let's go on to the next one. If anyone has any doubts, please unmute yourself and ask me. Siddharth, unmute yourself.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible now.
Sir? Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I had a doubt in question number 6.
You said 5 also, right?
No, sir. Sir, question number 6 and question number 5 of exercise 6.3.
Fine, one sec. Okay, question 6. We're doing question number 6 of exercise 6.2. RS and PQ and RS. So we have PQ. This is a mirror. And we have RS, which is again a mirror on this side. Okay. An incident ray strikes the mirror at PQ at B. So we have an incident ray here, which strikes the mirror at B. And it moves along the path BC and comes back to D. Okay. Prove that AB is parallel to CD. Okay. You know the rules of mirrors? You've done this in physics earlier, in science?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So let's start. What we can do is let's make two lines which are perpendicular to the bases here. Okay, so let's make these two lines here which are perpendicular. So this is 90 degrees and this is 90 degrees. Okay. Is this clear? So this is the normal.
Yes, sir.
You know what this is? Normal 1. Let's call this N1 and let's call this N2. What are they called in science and physics?
Sir, normal one.
Normal, right? So they are the normal. That means we have angle 1 is 2 and angle 3 and 4. Okay. Or let's, instead of naming this N1, N2, let's name this E and F. Clear so far?
Yes, sir.
So we have angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now we know that these two lines BE is parallel to CF. Yes or no? Because they're both 90 degrees to the same parallel lines,
Yes, sir.
right? And this is the transversal. So therefore, angle 2 will be equal to angle 3.
Yes.
Alternate interior angles,
Yes, sir.
right? So we can say that angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to angle 2 or 3 plus angle 4, right? Or angle
Yes.
ABC is equal to angle BCD. Therefore, AB is parallel to CD. Converse of the corresponding angle theorem. The alternate interior angle theorem. Any doubts, anyone in this question?
Yes.
Any other question in 6.2, anyone? Okay. And 6.3, fifth question. Just give me a minute. Let me just open it. We will be taking a test, a practice worksheets, and then tests on this chapter. So if anybody has any doubts, please open up and ask. Siddharth, the fifth question.
Sir,
Yes, Naisha.
sir, I didn't get the question number 3 in 6.3.
Question number
3.
3 and 5. Okay. Any other question? Okay. Siddharth,
No, sir.
It's sixth
Sir.
question.
Varia, which question?
Sixth one.
Sixth.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Of 6.3
So
itself.
I didn't get the fifth one.
Okay. Fifth we are doing. Any other question, anyone? Okay, let's do this 3, 5, 6. Okay. So let's start with the fifth one first, since I've already got that open now. So in this given figure, we have PQ, which is perpendicular to PS. Okay, so we're given this as PS, which is perpendicular. PQ is parallel to SR. So we're given SR. PQ is parallel to SR. And SQR. SQR. Okay. So if I have this figure here, SQR, this is 28 degrees. Okay. And QRT is 65 degrees. We need to find the values of X and Y. Okay. So done. And who else? Jyoti?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, I had a doubt in question 6. Question 5 I have completed.
Okay. So Jyoti, let's solve this.
Yes, sir.
So let's take angle SQR, QRT. Okay, tell me. We need to find X. So how do we find X here?
So we'll take PQR and QRT because they are alternate angles
PQR is equal to angle QRT, which
of
is
QRT.
alternate interior angles, correct? Then
So here we have the angle of QRT, so it will be X plus 28 degrees,
yeah,
which is equal to 65.
yeah. So what is X?
And then X is equal to 37, which is 65 minus 28.
Okay.
Uh,
Then how do we
and
find Y?
then, so yeah, I had the doubt in that only.
Look at that Y. Look at this triangle which is there.
So we'll take
Okay, see,
S,
one
PQ.
important part, firstly try to see. We are given this 28 and we're given this X. Can we relate these two angles?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can. Very good.
Okay, sir.
Is PS parallel to QR?
Yes, sir.
Yes, PS is parallel to QR. Where is it given?
PS is parallel to
QR. Is this given?
no, sir.
If this is not given, then are these are they alternate angles?
No, sir.
So we can't use this. What else can we use with Y? So we see with
So,
Y we have this angle and this angle.
yeah.
So can we do
So,
something?
sir, it will be SPQ plus X plus Y, which is equal to 180 degree because it's
So
a
we can just
triangle.
say X plus Y plus 90 is equal to 180, right? What
Oh, we
property?
use angle sum property.
Right. Angle sum property of a triangle. What is X?
It will be 90 plus 37, 37
37 is
plus
180.
will be 127 plus Y, which is equal to 180, and then Y is equal to 180 minus 127, which is 53 degrees.
Why was this so difficult? Okay, don't take the obvious. Start with what is given to us and see how we can relate. That's the only way which you can solve. Okay, so start working like that. Whatever is
Thank
given and whatever we need to find it, start relating them. All of you will understand this. Okay, who has question 3? Varya?
Sir, me, Naisha.
Okay. Question 3. AB is parallel to DE. So we have AB, which is parallel to DE. Where's DE? Here. Okay. So these are parallel. Remember, whenever you see signs like this, that means they're parallel. Okay. An angle
Yes, sir.
AC. Where is C now? I have to make that. BAC is 35 degrees. And CDE. CDE
53
is 53.
degrees.
Find angle DCE.
DC.
Let's make this X. Chalo, let's do this quickly. Tell me.
So first we will write B angle BAC is equals to 35 degrees.
Yeah, angle BAC is 35 degrees
35.
given. Yeah.
And angle CDE is 53 degrees.
CDE is 53 degrees, correct? Again given. Yeah.
And we have to find angle DCE is equals to
That's
question
okay.
mark.
I named that as X. So now how do I do that?
Sir, I don't know.
Think,
Sir,
why are we given that AB is parallel to DE? Think about this. Why is this given? And whatever information we have been given, how does that relate to this? Naisha, look at the triangles, look at the properties of transversals and parallel lines. We're given a parallel lines, right?
yes, sir.
We also know that we have a triangle here.
Yes.
So how can we use parallel lines and triangles to solve this?
So, sir, E is equals to 35 degrees.
Correct. So we say that angle DEC, name the entire angle, okay? Because we don't know which angle E. E can also refer to this exterior reflex angle. So name the
Yes.
angle.
Yes, sir.
So we have to say that angle DEC is equal to
35
angle
degrees.
BAC. What property?
Yes, sir.
What property?
Sir, I can't hear you properly.
What
Could you
property is
repeat?
in?
So alternative angle.
Alternate angles, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is 35. Therefore, angle DEC is
sir-
equal to 35 degrees.
Yes, sir. So
Now
now we are gonna do C angle DCE plus angle DEC plus angle CDE is equals to 180 degree.
is equal to 180. What property? Angle sum property.
Yes, sir.
So now can you
So
solve
that
this
will
quickly?
be x plus 53 plus 35, which will be x is equals to 88 minus 180.
88 minus 180 or 180 minus 88?
Sorry, sir. 180 minus 88.
Yeah, so what does that make out to be?
So 92 degrees.
92 degrees. There, you got it.
Yes, sir.
Which was the other sum? Sum number 6. So that's 6th question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just give me a minute. I'm just getting a call.
Yes.
Okay. In figure 6.4, for the sides QR of triangle PQR, so we have a triangle PQR. The side QR is produced to point S. Okay. If the bisector of angle PQR, so we have a angle bisector here. Let's name this T. So let's say this is X and this is X. And the angle bisector of PRS. So we have an angle bisector here. Let's name this Y and Y. Okay. Meet at point T. Prove that angle QTR is equal to half of angle QPR. Okay. QTR, let's name this Z, is equal to half of angle QPR. Let's name this W. Okay. So basically we need to prove that Z is equal to half of W. Right, Siddharth? Where is he? Siddharth, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me, what do we do? So we need to find relationships between both of them. How will we relate this angle and this angle? And why are we given that these are angle bisectors?
Or Z, we can write Z equals to W by 2 and then
Z equals to?
sir, it is half into W, right?
No. So let's understand this. Okay, here we're going to use the exterior angle property. Okay, pay attention. In triangle PQR, okay, angle PRS would be equal to the opposite two interior angles. So that would be angle QPR plus angle PQR. Yes or no? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Or angle PRS is minus of angle PQR is equal to angle QPR. So we know a relationship between QPR, that is PRS minus PQR. That's what I told you. I want to find out the relationship between PQR and, this W and Z. Okay. Now let's continue further. Now let's see in triangle QRT. So we're looking at this triangle now, QRT. Okay. Again, similarly, angle TRS would be equal to angle TQR plus angle QTR. Exterior angle property. Exterior
Yes,
angle
sir.
is the sum of the opposite two interior angles, right? Or we can say that angle QTR is nothing but angle TRS minus of angle QTR, sorry, TQR. Right?
Yes, sir.
Now look at this. Angle PRS, okay, is twice of angle TRS because we're given that they are the angle bisectors, isn't it? And also we know that angle PQR would be twice of angle TQR,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes.
Clear so far? Let me just erase this and move this up. If anyone is having a doubt, ask me. Okay. So therefore, what do we get over here? Tell me now, what do we do? Siddharth, you're not audible. You're on mute. Okay, let me continue further. So now we know that angle QTR would be equal to half of angle PRS minus half of angle PQR, right? Or angle QTR is nothing but half of angle PRS minus angle PQR. Correct? Yeah. And we also know that what is PRS minus PQR?
Yes, sir.
What is PRS minus PQR? From 1 QRP, right?
Sir, QPR.
QPR.
Sir, yes.
Therefore, angle QTR is nothing but half of angle QPR. Hence, proof. Everyone clear on this part?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts, anyone? Okay. Any other question that you were not able to solve? Fine, solve this question. We have two lines, AB and CD. They intersect at point O. We are given a line OE. Okay. We are given that angle AOC plus angle BOE is equal to 70 degrees. We are also given that angle BOD is equal to 40 degrees. Find angle BOE and reflex angle COE. Quickly do this. Everyone quickly solve this. Varya, that is correct. Rest of you, hurry up. Achira, that's correct. Rest of you, hurry up. It's not that difficult. Siddharth, that's correct. No, Siddharth, check your angle B. BOE.
Yes, sir.
BOE is incorrect. Ananya, give me both together. Ananya, COE is incorrect. Siddharth, that's correct. Ananya, I want the reflex angle. Read the question carefully. You know what a reflex angle is, right? So you have to find the reflex of that. You've given me COE. I want reflex COE. Your third BOE is correct. Find reflex COE. Sharon, BOE is incorrect. Ananya, COE is, reflex of COE is incorrect. Arpita, that's correct. Your third reflex is wrong. Check your calculation. Yatha, that's correct now. Ananya, let's solve this.
Yes, sir.
Just one sec, just give me a minute. Yeah, tell me. What do I do?
Sir, angle BOD is 30 degrees.
40 degrees.
No, sorry, 40 degrees.
Yeah, this is 40. And we are given that.
Then angle COA is also 40 because of vertically opposite angles.
Like that. Okay, so angle COA. So angle COA is equal to 40 degrees. Vertically opposite angles. Yeah.
And then angle AOD is 140 degrees because 180 minus 40 is 140.
Angle AOD is equal to 140 degrees.
140.
Linear.
And angle BOE is 30 degrees.
BOE. Why?
So because AOC and BOE add up to 70 degrees.
Yeah,
So
it's
if
X
AOC
is
is
equal to
40,
70. So that
BOE is
is Z is equal to 70. So angle BOE is 30, right?
30.
So this is 40, this is 30, right? Then
So then you have to add up
COE
all
is fine.
the.
Then what about reflex COE? What
So
is
then you have
COE?
to add up 40 plus.
Now, why don't you just find COE? What will COE be?
So COE will be
180 minus 70, because all these three will add up to 180 degrees. So that will be 110. So what will reflex of 110 become?
360 minus 110.
Which is
450 degrees. No, sorry, 250 degrees.
right, 250. Okay, clear everyone? Okay, anyone had a doubt in this question? Sharon, have you understood? Let's do another one. Just give me a second. Okay, do this one. P, Q, R, T, and S. Okay, in this sides QP, is produced to S and RQ is produced to T. Okay. Angle SPR is equal to 135 degrees. This is 135. And angle PQT is equal to 110 degrees. PQT. This is 110 degrees. Find angle PRQ. PRQ. X. Quickly solve this. Varya, that's correct. Yathar, that's correct. Siddharth, that's correct. Ananya, that's correct. Arpita, that's correct. Jyoti, that's correct. Achira, that's correct. Sanika, that's correct. Rest of you, hurry up. Sharan, that's incorrect. Naisha, that's incorrect. Come on, it's an easy one. Sanika, that was correct. Sharan, Naisha, check your answers. Check your working. Come on, it's a very simple one. Use linear pair properties and angle sum properties to solve it. Naisha, it's correct. Sharan? No, Sharan, still incorrect. Okay, Sharan, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's name this XYZ. What is the measure of Y?
Sir, 180 minus 110.
Which will be?
70.
What will be the measure of Z?
Sir, 135 minus 180 minus 135.
Which is
Um,
go on.
40, 45.
45, right? And what is x plus y plus z?
180.
180.
70 plus 45.
70 plus 45 is equal to 180. So what is the value of x? 180
100.
minus
105. 150.
15. 180 minus 115 is
65. 65.
65 degrees. How are you getting 70 then? Okay, learn to spot whatever is given, information is given to us. Why is it given to us? That's the question we need to ask ourselves. And
No,
how
sir,
would
I
we
messed
relate
up.
that to what is known?
No, sir, I messed up in calculation actually.
Calculations, you have to be careful. Okay, don't make mistakes in adding, subtracting. That's the basic now. Okay. Fine. Any doubts in whatever we've covered today? Okay, so we'll be solving a few more questions, practice questions tomorrow before we move on to the next lesson then. So I'll see you all again till tomorrow. Bye everyone.